Hello students. So today we are going to start lectures for this chemistry. Okay. So this is your new textbook of Maharashtra Board. So let's see the chapters that we have for 12th. So total 16 chapters we have. Uh, Solid state, solution, ionic equilibria, chemical thermodynamics, electrochemistry, chemical kinetics. We have seen the elements, some of the periodic elements group in our 11th standard, transition and inner transition elements. You know what is transition elements, that is D block, and inner transition elements as F block elements, coordination compounds. From chapter 10, these are all chapters from organic chemistry, and in the starting some of the chapters from physical chemistry. And these elements topic and transition inner transition element, all these two topics along with this coordination compound, these three topics will undergo in organic chemistry. Okay, so let's start with the chemistry lecture from the chapter chemical kinetics. Okay, let's see the chapter. It is on 120 page. Okay, so basically what is chemical kinetics? Chemical kinetics is the study of rate of reaction, which tells the kinetics of chemical reaction. Kinetic means, in general, in physics, we know kinetics means related to kinetic energy or motion. So it is chemical kinetics related to study of speed of reaction or rate of, in short, we can say that in chemistry term, rate of a chemical reaction. Okay, so chemical kinetics is a branch of, here it is written, it is a branch of chemistry which deals with the rate of chemical reaction and the factors those affect them. Factors like temperature, how it affects, how catalyst affect the rate of reaction. So that everything we have to study in this chapter. So before starting chapter, the chapter start with what is rate of reaction, as chemical kinetics is related to rate of chemical reaction. So let's understand what is rate of reaction. The first term here it is given in rate of reaction as this average rate of reaction. Okay, let me, let's go by one page by one. Single page view. So first rate of reaction is, these are the terms for a rate of reaction. What, let understand what is average rate of reaction. So here one of the reaction is given. Okay, so in general it is defined as, uh, the average rate of reaction can be described by change in concentration of reacted or change in concentration of product divided by time interval over which reaction occurred. So it is the ratio of change in concentration to time interval for which reaction occurs. So in short, they have shown the formula also, change in concentration upon time interval. So concentration means in chemistry is basically the molarity. And what is the molarity? Number of moles per volume. Okay, so number, what is the unit of concentration? Mole per dm cube or mole dm cube. Okay, dm minus cube. So here is the reaction they given. A is a reactant and B is the product. So A is consumed, and we know that in reaction gets consumed and product is produced. So from the formula of average rate of consumption of A is minus del A by del T. Why reaction has a minus sign? Because it gets consumed. Its concentration is decreasing. Okay, the symbol delta means difference. So as the final amount is less than initial amount, that's why reactions concentration is coming as a negative. Whereas in case of uh, product, product is forming, so concentration of product will increase. So final amount of product minus initial amount will be more. So that's why it is in plus sign. So you always remember, whenever there is a term rate, the denominator will be divided with a time interval. And whenever there is a term gradient, denominator will divide with distance or length. Okay. So in the average rate of consumption of reactant is minus del A by del T. Average rate of formation of B is plus del B by del T. So this is a general reaction in its average rate, in in average rate in terms of reactant, and this is called as average rate in terms of reactant. This is called as average rate in terms of product. And what is the average rate of reaction? By combining these two, we will getting as average rate. Okay, so this reaction doesn't have any coefficient to A or B. So let us consider if there is some coefficient to reactant A slash 2A to gives 3B. So in this average rate, what come? Minus 1 by 2 as a coefficient. So whatever coefficient given with reactant or product, or stoichiometric coefficient will be coming as a 1 by the coefficient given. So for reactant, if there is a coefficient 2, then here what will come? Minus 1 by 2 del A by del T. And if there is a coefficient 3 is given, then what will come here? Plus 1 by 3. Okay, the meaning of coefficient we will understand as we move forward. Okay, as here examples are not given, so I just explain in that time. Okay, so rate of reaction represents a decrease in concentration of reactant per unit time, or increase in concentration of product per unit time. What is the unit of rate of reaction? Mole per dm³ second inverse. Just remember. Next term is instantaneous rate. So always remember, whenever there is a term instantaneous, we consider a quantity in a very small interval of time. So it is nothing but the ratio of change in concentration within a small interval of time. So let's directly move at the instantaneous rate is shown as a dc by dt. A real average rate is shown as del A by del T, or del C by del T. And instantaneous rate is shown as dc by dt. Instantaneous rate is the change in concentration in a very short interval of time. So here again the general reaction given A is to B. So they just replace, we have to replace delta sign with small d. Okay, and not no any change here. Only replace only delta sign with small d, and in denominator replace del t delta t with dt. Here also dt will come. It is a printing mistake, as it is in new textbook. Here also this dt will come. Okay, so this is the instantaneous, in terms of instantaneous rate. Okay, this is overall rate of reaction. This is called as rate of reaction in terms, this is called as rate of consumption of reactant, rate of formation, and rate, always remember, rate of reaction can be equal to rate of consumption of reactant or rate of formation of product. Okay, can be same, but always not same. As if there is no coefficients for reactant and product, then it is same. Let us see for this reaction. For this reaction, coefficient is given. Okay, coefficient means the coefficient of reactant A is 1, coefficient of reactant B is 3, and coefficient of product C is 2. So for this, rate of consumption of reactant A is less 1 by 3 times rate of consumption of reactant B. Okay, so in terms of rate of consumption of reactant A, will write as a minus dA by dt. Rate of consumption of B, we will write as minus 1 by 3 dB by dt. Okay, here it is written. And rate of consumption of rate of formation of product we will write as a plus 1 by 2 in terms of rate of reaction. So just see this. Okay, so rate of consumption of A will be minus dA by dt, rate of consumption of B is minus dB by dt, rate of consumption of C, so rate of formation of product will be dC by dt. Whenever we are considering rate with respect to individual reactant or product, then don't apply coefficient. During writing rate of overall reaction, just use this coefficient. Okay, in the above example there is no coefficient, so there one always there is a coefficient of 1 1, so we can write minus 1 by 1. No need to write that. And here the already coefficients are given, so that's why the minus 1 by 1, 3 is given, is that's why minus 1 by 3, and plus is 2 is given, that's why 1 by 2. What does it mean? So here explain the rate of consumption of A equal to the rate of, this is for above example, when from this, when 1 mole of A is consumed, 3 moles of B are consumed and 2 moles of C form. So if we are try to relate consumption of A with consumption of B, we can say that rate of consumption of B is 3 times the rate of consumption of A. Likewise, rate of formation of C is 2 times rate of for consumption of A. So by considering this, we have written this equation, and with using solving all this we are getting as this. So in short, rate of reaction just equating with all these equations. Okay, so write the expression for this. So for this reaction, this reaction is not balanced, here is a printing mistake, so here must be a written as phi. Okay, there must be a coefficient of phi here, it is a printing mistake. 2n2O5 will be equal to 4n O2 plus O2. So we have to write the rate of reaction for this reaction. It is already solved here in the book. In this problem, we will see. Let's see in general what is rate of reaction. This is general formula. So in general, if there is a reaction A with coefficient A and capital B with coefficient small b, these are the reactants, and capital C and capital D are products with coefficient small coefficient C and D. So what will be the rate in terms of reactant A minus 1 by A, in terms of reactant B minus 1 by B, and the rate of consumption dV by dt, and in terms of product C 1 by C and 1 by D. Always remember this minus dA by dt whole is called as rate of consumption of reactant A, minus dB by dt is called as rate of consumption of reactant B, and this dC by dt is called as formation rate of formation of product C, and dt by dt is called as rate of formation of product D. Okay, so with minus dA by dt is called rate of consumption of A. Let's see the problem solved. So here we have to write the expression of rate. Okay, so it is already will solve in this problem. Let's I have solved this problem the way it is easily understood. So what is the problem given? So for the reaction is given in liquid bromine. Liquid bromine is the medium. N2O5 disappears at the rate of 0.02 moles per dm3 second inverse. So rate of consumption of reactant N2O5 is given. So I have written. So I have written rate of consumption is given. That's why I have written with minus sign, minus dN2 by dt is given 0.02 moles dmq second inverse. At what rate NO2 and O2 are formed? So what is question is asking? We have to find out rate of formation of dNO2 by dt and rate of formation of oxygen, as these two uh, products we are getting in the reaction. Okay, and also the overall rate of reaction. So by the formula we already see rate of reaction will be equal to coefficient of reactant is 2, so that's why I have written minus 1 by 2 dN2 by dt. For product 4 is given and product is always with plus sign, that's why plus 1 by 4 dNO2 by dt, and for oxygen plus 1 dO2 by dt. So in this equation which value is given? This value is given. So equate this uh, this part with this and then this part with this. Okay, and solve. We have what I considered first. So this is given. So I equate this equation with this. So from this equation, this minus dN2O5 by dt is already given 0.02. So in place of that I have written 0.02. Okay, always remember rate of consumption means with minus sign. Okay, so half this minus dN2O5 in 205 dt is given, so written there plus 1 by 4. We have to find out this, so just solved. Okay, we get the answer, then equated this equation, this not equation, this part with this. Okay, so minus dN2 by dt is again given. Okay, half we have to just half, we will get the answer. So this is the easy problem. This comes for 2 marks. Let's see the next problem. Okay, the next problem is also same, that problem we have to solve. Try this is also the similar problem. So what is written in the problem? For this also I have a solution. So this is the reaction. Calculate the rate of formation of I3 minus. So we have to calculate the rate of reaction of I3 minus and rates of consumption of I minus. Okay, we have to find out this rate of consumption, and for H2O2 also we have to, and we also have to find out rate of reaction of oral reaction. What is given? Rate of formation of SO42 minus is given. So this is the reaction I already written. We have to find out the rate of I minus, rate of H2O2 minus, and we rate of I3 minus, and we have a given this data, rate of formation of SO42 minus. So the first uh, so first step in this problem is just write down what is the rate of reaction in terms of all the reactants and products. Okay, so I have written rate of reaction in terms of I minus will be minus 1 by 3 di minus dt. In terms of SO2 as it has a coefficient of 1, so only minus 1 minus sign because of reactant. And for I3 minus is also coefficient is 1, as it is a product, then plus 1 will come. Okay, and for SO42 minus coefficient is 2, that's why plus half DSO42 minus bracket close dt. So we have given this answer, this value is given. Okay, rate of formation of DSO42 minus by dt is given. What is that? 0.02. So we have to equate this di by dt, this part with this to find out its rate, then again this part with this and this part with this. So three equation will be there. So just let's equate minus 1 by 3. So I directly solved minus 1 by 3 dm dt equal to half, and value of this is given 0.02, so just put there and find it consumption, and then minus ds to 82 minus dt equal to plus half, the value of this is given as 0.02, so find it in the same way, and this is plus half, so no need to transfer any, just get the answer. So what is the overall rate? Overall rate will be equal, what is the answer of this? Di by 3, di3 minus dt is 0.01 moles per dmq. So the rate of reaction will be, we can equate to this, the we have to di minus dt's value is what, 0.033, so put there, you will get the same answer. So overall rate is 0.011 moles per dm. Okay, so in this problem, one of the value for rate of formation is given, and then find it the rate with respect to each term, and then overall rate. So this is a 3 marks question. In this way, we have covered rate of reaction topic. What is rate of reaction? So we have seen a rate of in rate of reaction, average rate, instantaneous rate, and the problem. Okay, problem based on rate of reaction. Okay, so just remember this general formula for if any reaction is given, then how to find out overall rate and rate of formation with respect to. So always remember, whenever you have to find out overall rate, this coefficient will be required. But if the question is given, find out the rate of consumption of reactant A, so just only remember you have to find out minus dA by dt, and with product rate of formation of product C, then you have to find out dC by dt. Okay, for overall rate, these coefficients are considered for solving the problem, but with respect to individual reactant, if the rate is fast, no need to use these coefficients. Okay, so in the next lecture we will cover the next topic of the chapter, relation of rate of reaction with reaction concentration. Thank you.